Welcome back to the FFS podcast. I'm your host, Rachael Chadwick-Harrison, MD and Chartered Accountant here at Chadwick Accountants in sunny Warwickshire. And today we're diving into something that keeps even the most prepared business owners up at night, a tax investigation. So this is how to survive a tax investigation, the inside story. And who better to join me for this slightly terrifying but very necessary chat other than the calmest accountant I know, Shaun Caddick. Shaun, welcome to the pod.
Thanks, Rachael. Delighted to be here, even if it is to talk about something as thrilling as VAT investigations.
I didn't pick up any sarcasm there at all. Well, it might not be thrilling, but it is real and it's becoming more common. So let's start with what we've seen a lot of lately, VAT investigations. Shaun, what is going on there?
Yep, we've definitely seen an uptick. A lot of VAT investigations are being triggered by a business's first VAT return. That's often when red flags pop up at HMRC. They might see unusual figures, a big reclaim, or just something that doesn't quite line up.
Gone are the days of surprise visits and clipboard-wielding inspectors showing up at your door, right?
Exactly. These days it's all digital. You'll get a lovely letter, or more likely an email, requesting information. They'll usually ask for copies of VAT invoices for your 10 biggest sales and purchases. And
that's just the beginning. If they don't like what they see, they'll just start digging, deeper than your grand's trifle at Christmas.
Absolutely. That's why record keeping is everything. If your books are messy or your invoices are AWOL, you're basically inviting them to turn your accounts inside out.
And here's the golden nugget. If you have an accountant, a good one, like, I don't know, maybe us, and ideally you've got fee protection insurance, let us handle it. That insurance can cover the cost of us dealing with the investigation, and trust me, it's worth it, and it might be cheaper than you think from any reputable accountant.
Yeah, and let me share a real-life example. We had a client who submitted their very first VAT return and reclaimed a substantial amount. Totally legitimate. They'd invested heavily in equipment up front, all above board, but the size of the reclaim raised a red flag. HMRC paused the refund, opened an investigation, and suddenly cash flow was frozen. The client didn't realise how long it could drag out and ended up taking out a short-term loan just to pay suppliers.
And here's the kicker. They didn't call us till halfway through. Once we stepped in, we could provide all the supporting documents, liaise directly with HMRC, and the reclaim got fully processed. But timely responses are essential in these cases. Silence or delays just makes HMRC more nervous.
Exactly. The faster we respond, the sooner they move on. It's all about showing you're organised, transparent, and not hiding anything.
And it's not just VAT. We're seeing personal tax investigations too. Same principle. Evidence gathering. They want to see things. Proof. Receipts. Bank statements.
No more shoebox accounting, folks. We're not in 1993. Whether it's digital records or scanned copies, be ready. If you're running a business, being investigation ready is just part of the game now.
And it's not about guilt or innocence. Sometimes you're just picked randomly, or something looks off on their systems. It's not personal, but it does become very personal if you're not prepared.
Right, Rach. How about a little myth busting? Let's do a mini FAQ, things clients think they know about investigations.
Love it. That sounds like great fun. Okay, first one. If I'm being investigated, I must have done something wrong.
False. Not always. Some investigations are triggered randomly or by automated system checks. It's not necessarily about wrongdoing.
Very true. How about this one? HMRC always gives you a warning before investigating.
Nope, they can go straight in with requests. That's why it pays to always be ready.
How about, I can just ignore the letters if I don't understand them. We've heard that a few times.
Please don't. Ignoring HMRC is like ignoring a smoke alarm. It doesn't make the fire go away.
Very, very true. And finally, another one of my favourites. How about, my accountant will automatically handle everything.
Not unless you tell us. We need to be looped in as soon as possible, and fee protection P has to be in place before the investigation begins.
Very, very true, Shaun. So, some top tips from the trenches here at Chadwick's. Number 1, keep good records. Number 2, get an accountant. We know a few good ones. Number 3, invest in fee protection insurance. It is worth it. And number 4, don't panic, just prepare.
And remember, the sooner we know about the investigation, the quicker we can take action.
Shaun, thanks for joining me, and thanks for keeping your cool when the taxman comes knocking.
Anytime, Rachel, always a pleasure.
That's it for this episode of FFS. If you've got questions, concerns, or just want to chat about tax that won't put you to sleep, give us a ring at Chadwick Accountants. Until next time, keep your receipts in order and for finance's sake, check the numbers.